What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting a timeless message for you, asking what's coming towards you in love, life, money. We'll see what message wants to make itself known. And for all of you guys who are new to my channel, thanks for giving it a try to see if it's a fit. I appreciate your time. And for anybody returning, I adore you. Thank you for coming back. Let's make it worth it. So, if you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Scorpios and cross watchers to pray for you, simply say hello in the comments section below. And that's not only kind of gives us permission, but it also gives us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. That's the whole idea, right? All right, you guys. So we start with the Star card upside down. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Star card upside down is a really interesting meaning about basically it seems something special is about to happen at a time where you might be losing a little hope or wondering if something that you've been kind of wishing for or praying for is going to come through after all, you know? So this is kind of a heavy energy, but then the rest of your reading is insane. It's amazing. I don't know what you've called in. It looks like I might be talking to some Scorpios who've called in loves, like passion, love. If this is not straight up like sexy times, then this is something that is really amped up, like really exciting, like a project or something that is going to bring a sense of stability and purpose in your life, but maybe it's really creative as well. But let me unpack these cards in a moment. I'm going to first talk to you about your oracle card. We have the Message of the Grouse. This is from the Divine Feather Messenger deck. Embrace the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. So yes, literally and figuratively, it makes me think immediately of all the little things that we do that are a ritual without always knowing it, right? Lifting our spirits by singing in the car is a thing. Dude, vibration, everything is frequency. So to get on the frequency, I'm looking at the cards here, and it's a very high frequency. If this has not come into your life yet, this is how you can prepare. Lift your own frequency to kind of, it's like changing the channel on the radio, right? And so it might be coming in a little staticky if you're not on the right station. So you need to lift yourself up so that you can meet these high frequency, these high vibrating things coming your way, so you can kind of catch them, you know what I mean? The ways you can do that, of course, are going to be unique to you. I know for me, if I dance in my kitchen listening to music, pop music, you know, that's going to lift my frequency immediately, you know. So if that's taking your oracle card quite literally, but if it's drawing, if it's actually giving yourself a little bit of rest and rejuvenation so that you can, like, with enthusiasm, wake up the next day knowing that you're ready for anything, you know, whatever it is for you to bring up that energy. So first we have, so this Knight of Wands is carrying an offer for you. They're coming in with so much energy that this often can look like somebody who's very passion driven for you or a project. They have something that they want to do with you, and it could be sexy times. We're going to find out more about that in a moment, but we're going to move on to Page of Cups first. And this is where you least expect to find it, is something miraculous, something special. And that's why it's depicted by this fish jumping out of a goblet, right? Would you ever expect a fish in a goblet of water? No. But could one survive? Yes. So be open-minded to fantastical new things. This is also a very flirty energy. It's youthful, flirty, fun. This is up for anything. The Page of Cups loves to go with the flow and just see where something takes them. So this is loving seeing where this chemistry is taking you. Being down for it. I really want to unpack the Four of Wands because this is talking about celebrations. You could even be meeting this person at a wedding or at a celebration, a gathering, a reunion, but also it talks about stability. So we'll see kind of where that leads us. And then we have another lovey-dovey card. So if this is not love that I'm reading for you, then this would be translated to a creative, passionate offer, again, with that passion. But the Ace of Cups is oftentimes a gesture of love. Let's see if this is a little bit of a player. But so far, I think that I'm getting actually an energy so far of a lot of legitimate passion coming towards you. I'm smiling because I'm like, wow, if you decide that you like them, then it's going to be a real treat for them, Scorpio. Scorpios, you're very, what's the word? My nose is itching like mad. Very sensual when you want to be. The Star upside down. What is this? Do we need to know anything? Yeah. Okay. So in this place, I love that this is our first, because getting over clumps. I love that this is our first card because it's suggesting that I'm finding you right when I need to. If you've been feeling down about the big picture, about like, oh man, am I ever going to start a family? Am I ever going to end up where I projected myself to be in 10 or 15, 20 years? Can I find somebody who's stable, who I want to build with? That's the 10 of Pentacles. That's that concern of like, man, I feel kind of hopeless here, or I feel like I'm just paddling up the wrong stream here with the Magician card upside down. I've been duped. I've been tricked. I've been catfished. You know what it is to be disappointed in this area. Okay, so consider that in the past, because that's where we start. And then we get so excited. We get so exciting from there. So this Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. You could, if this is a lovey-dovey reading, just saying, you could meet this person through either a dating app or even working with others in some way. It could be through work itself, It could be that a friend is like, can I just introduce you to somebody? Just trust me on this. That could be it. Also, this could be somebody that, again, you could meet them during a wedding. It's interesting. If you get any invites to weddings, just say yes, even if you don't feel like going, just to see what happens. Because we've got like commitment all over this. I think this person sees you as somebody they could totally marry. I think that this is why I'm saying this. Ace of Swords is this realization. This Knight of Wands is a part of this big realization. Either they're realizing it or you're realizing it, or both of you are realizing it. This is awareness, wisdom, like an epiphany. And this is a collab, like it's through others somehow. Like there's the energy of others being there. That's why it can even be a dating app. But it's making this very real. Like it's giving you this perspective of like, wow, what you want could really be this person, and they have that feeling towards you. We have the Hierophant, we have the Justice card that has kind of like this person, they check my boxes. They see eye to eye with my standards, my needs, my ideals, kind of your checklist of what's kind of required. Page of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't say this has I don't think this has player vibes at all. And again, for those of you who this might not be it's very relationship-y. But if there are any of you guys who are like, hey, it's resonating, but I'm not in a relationship context, then I want to give you a translation. I want to be fair to you as well, because it can translate. This would be definitely still in the realm of the heart space. Like it would be an opportunity that somebody is showing up passionately to offer you, and it's going to be they're recognizing you in your strengths. So that would be your intuition, also your emotional sensitivity and compassion in situations that other people wouldn't even pick up on. And there's a lot of creative energy here. They also see you as somebody who could transform a situation. So you're a real asset there. Now back to a relationship reading, which I think is the dominant crowd here that I'm talking to. This can transform, like what can start out as just flirty. It's going to be well received. In fact, I think it's going to be quite lusty in the beginning. But I think a balance is going to be achieved, specifically when you have probably conversations, spend more time together, see what you have in common with this individual, the King of Cups. You could be drawing towards yourself somebody who might even be another water sign. But either way, I feel like there's this click of like, okay, this person gets me, they see me. This is not just a one-night stand. This is something way bigger. And that's reflecting on the Hierophant and the Justice card. This is our commitments. This is a way we commit ourselves to people and things. That's why the Hierophant represents institutions, even that of marriage. And the Justice card is all about balance. So it's funny because when you're kind of swept off your feet in a situation you did not expect, it's like, whoa, it comes in real strong. And there's almost this feeling of like, do any of you surf? Or if you've ever been trying to just keep your balance on one foot or something, standing tree pose. There's this feeling of like, okay, keep your balance. Oh, this could be amazing. If you catch this wave, this could be amazing. Keep your balance. Don't lose your shit. There's that feeling. 4 of Wands. Wow, this is such a positive reading. What is happening here? What's coming towards you? Holy heck. This 4 of Wands, commitment all over the place. The Sun, this looks really, really happy. The Knight of Swords, again, you've got somebody who just wants to talk to you, who wants to show you things, who wants to be around you. They know they like you. They know they're curious about you. The Knight of Swords is a conversation that wants to kind of come in quickly. And what's this Ace of Cups? Boom, boom. Your intuition is on point. We got Piscean energy here with a Hanged Man. If this is a Pisces, I wouldn't be surprised. We've got the King of Cups. You got cups all over the place. So much water energy. And you have the High Priestess. Ooh, what is this? 5 of Wands. What is this? Oh, the plot thickens. Why are you having some inner conflict? You're having inner conflict here about this 2 of Cups here. 2 of Cups comes out with deception, the fear of, possibly just the fear of deception with conflict. I'm wondering, gosh, what is that for you guys? Because we've got we've got all this amped up energy. Somebody really wants to be around you and there's so much passion. What is this? I'm going to open up a new deck of cards. This has been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to just do one more shuffle. What is Hanged Man energy? Bear with me. Do they go back to your past somehow? The 3 of Pentacles again, along with the Death card. Part of this feeling of like, no, I've been there, I've done that. Are they somehow dredging up the past for you? Like something that you were over and done with? Are they somebody that you've known? Are they somebody that's connected to your memories? There's a nostalgic energy here. This is really fun energy and it's positive, the 6 of Cups, but it's connected to something that you don't have trust in. And so I feel like you're definitely meeting this energy. This energy is coming at you with so much enthusiasm and potential, and you're meeting it like this. I don't know. Scorpio. Because of what's going on inside. is some conflict and strength to fight through that. You do have these convictions. You're like, you know, what's the Seven of Swords? I wonder if you don't trust this person. Oh my gosh, more conflict. Maybe you don't trust yourself. Maybe because you've past experiences. Somehow this person is testing that vulnerability with the Five of Wands again. But the Eight of Swords suggests that this could be a way that you might be limiting yourself. If you look up the meaning of the Eight of Swords, it'll actually tell you that she isn't really bound. She doesn't really have her arms bound behind her. That rope around her is actually loose. She's holding both ends. She can let go and drop the rope. She can take the blindfold off, and she can simply walk out between all those swords. The swords, in this case, represent thoughts, concerns, information that might not always be valid any longer. Got a meowing cat out there. Why is the cat meowing right now? It's trying to get your attention. And your options. This is you trusting yourself, sweetheart, because of your history. You've experienced something that was like probably got your hopes up and then dashed them to the ground. Maybe you were catfished. Maybe the person just was not what you thought. But let's honor that. I want to respect that. And let's ask a brand new, fresh deck of cards. Can you trust this? Can you trust this? Wow, what am I going to call this video? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card, a new journey, something that one doesn't recognize. It's a brand new frontier. Can you trust this, Scorpio? Man, can you trust this? Drum roll. Page of Swords. Get more information. That's important. We come to our own conclusions. We fill in the gaps of the story when we don't know, right? Get more information, sweethearts. Page of Swords is information that has holes in it. Pentacles. Trust this. Page of Pentacles. Again with a... Oh, cool. Got a lot of Pentacles. Okay. So if your spidey senses have been going off, the Moon card at the bottom of the deck, then it means there is indeed something that you have to find out more. You need more information. Your spidey senses have been going off for a reason, and that's because this person has some stuff to wrap up on their end. So you're not crazy. You're not coming up with stories in your mind just based on your history. Sure, that's what gave you the background to kind of your spidey senses, sharpen your spidey senses, but there's actually more to find out about the situation. I don't feel that this is an untrustworthy person or offer. I feel that this is somebody who is making their own progress. There's definitely something that I would want you to check back up on, because they don't look bad, but it looks like they are wrapping something up on their end, maybe with the ending of another relationship. And it does look like that is happening, with the Death card and then the Judgment. This is coming to the end of something. It's really lived its season out. It really is coming to an end. Okay, so you can trust that. And that there's going to be a big, you are part of their big evolution. They're stepping it up. I think that I would even go as far as to say that you are a better catch. You're a better opportunity than this other person. I'm saying you're a better opportunity for any of you guys who are not in it for the relationship, but this is more of a creative opportunity or a project that you're being offered. The Hermit energy is There is legitimate thought, wisdom, and care being taken at this point. I don't see anything sneaky, but I do see, what I see is that if you ask this person about this, they would talk to you about it. So rather than filling in the holes of the story and keeping yourself limited there, I mean, there is so much amped up, amazing energy coming towards you. This person really has potential. It's worth having that conversation. I would put my bet on, they would say, yeah, you know what, there's somebody that I'm wrapping it up with, or there's somehow like maybe a third party that is having an influence on them, even if it's not romantic, and it needs attention. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. I'm so curious how it works out for you. I'm sending you off with love and light. Please subscribe, hit the like button, help my channel grow, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.